everyone, this video is going to be about farming candy corns in Adopt Me and how you can get them quickly. We're going to be going over 3 categories today: getting candy corns from pets, costume parties, and the Hauntlet in a quick and candy corn maximizing time period. I hope you enjoy the video! Before I show you the things you need to do to get candy corns from your pets, I'm showing you a trick on how you can teleport around the map to get to areas quickly. To get to the main area in Adopt Me, you can go to the Gifts category in your inventory and click on the plus to teleport to the Gifts area. This helps especially when you're in a rush to get to the kitty bats before they leave, and in our case, just to teleport around the map for our pets' tasks. So the way that you can get a decent amount of candy corns in between Hauntlet and costume parties is 1, from collecting candy corns from Headless Horseman's bag every 10 minutes, but also from your pets. A lot of people haven't been talking about this, but it actually gives you quite a decent amount of candy corns in a short time period. You just have to do pets tasks and collect 100 candy corn each time your pet wants to do one of the 2 candy corn tasks. One of them is just walking your pet around with you, and the other is climbing up the piano steps to meet the Phantom Dragon. These pet candy corn tasks are a very good way to fill the time in between the Hauntlet and costume parties. Now that I've shown you what you can do in between the costume parties and Hauntlet, let's get into the costume parties. For me personally, I find doing costume parties in a private server much more efficient than in public servers. Even though you may get more candies from public servers, it takes a lot longer to get through the voting process and takes time away from when you could be doing tasks and doing the Hauntlet. I will say though, if you'd like me to make a video on how to win in the costume parties in a public server, I can make another video on that if you guys let me know in the comments. I have plenty of tricks that could help you guys win. Going into what I actually do in the costume parties though, I put a few things on my pet just so it doesn't disqualify me, and then let the rest of the time go by, getting about 2,800 candy corns at the end of the time. It's a very simple task, but gets you a lot of candy corns in a very short amount of time, especially without other people's pets to judge. Now, Hauntlet is definitely a special one. I always go through the middle door for the first stage and it is never bad. I also use my phones immediately whenever I get one so I can get through the doors safely, especially in the first 10 stages since there's only one bad door. I figured out that around the 25 to 40 door mark is the most efficient stages to die at, since you get a lot of candy corns, but it's not as long as doing the Hauntlet all the way to 100. There are specific ways on how you can survive better in the Hauntlet that I can go over, but it would take another video to do so just because of how many tricks I've found. In general though, if you're just trying to maximize your candy corn collecting, stages 25 through 40 are definitely the best to die at. They give you a lot of candy corn while also not taking too long. The Hauntlet is also better in a private server when you're just trying to maximize your candy corn efficiency because you don't have to wait for other people to go through the doors as well. During this clip, you can see me going through multiple doors using the tricks that I have picked up on from doing the Hauntlet so many times. The main thing I can recommend are always using your items when you feel you need them the most, and when there is only one key door and 2 regular doors, the key door is almost always the correct door. You can see that by the end of this clip I die at stage 23, which is decent for getting the most candy corns while also prioritizing time. Just from surviving 23 stages, I got 5,600 candy corn and $100. To conclude this video, this is actually my first video on this YouTube channel, so I would love feedback from anyone interested in offering it on how I can improve the experiences in the comments down below. I hope it was helpful, and expect many more helpful and entertaining videos on Adopt Me content in the future from me. Bye!